Hey everyone, it's Jenny McFadden here. So I'm back for day 4 of the Live Your Inner Truth Challenge, 7-day challenge. Thanks for being here and watching my other videos. A few of you have asked me some questions. And so today what I would like to do is give you an actual practice that will help have you really be tuned into your intuition so that you can actually hear your inner voice. Because the life that we lead at the moment is we're being constantly bombarded by external things as well as our own internal chatter. So, I know even for myself, I have so many things I need to do. There are so many responsibilities. We're just living in such a fast-paced world. There's things that I want to do, but there's also all this noise, there just seems to be so much going on in the world. And if you're like me, like right here, right on social media, there is just so much stuff, it just goes so fast. You can scroll through and you're just taking in so much, and you just cannot be living in a world like that and hear your inner voice. And this can affect how well you actually feel that you're tuned into your inner guidance, how well you can actually express that inner truth, because if you can't hear it, it's hard to know if you're in touch with it. It's hard to know, am I actually thinking this, or is this my soul speaking to me? So it's really important to be able to have a practice that can quieten your mind, open your psychic ability, help your intuition be stronger so you can hear the subtle voices that come from your own inner calling, but also the subtle voices that are from your guides, from the external. Well, they're not really external, we're all part of everything, right? But it feels like it comes from outside of ourselves. So I'm using that language even though I know that's not accurate. Hi, Louise. So today's going to be about how do you do that. This is practical strategy. And it comes from something that I practice all the time that has definitely helped change my intuitive ability. It's definitely strengthened it, opened it, and it doesn't take long to do. And that's what I'm going to actually show you and guide you through today. So if you've got a few minutes to stay with me, this will be something that you can practice once you know how to do this and what it's actually doing. It's really simple, but it's actually doing something really powerful. So we're talking today about subtle energy, and we're talking about how do you bring your body back, your awareness back to where it needs to be in order to tune in. How do you quieten that monkey mind? And what's a monkey mind? They talk about this in Buddhism a lot, which is, and I think I actually saw on social media recently a Buddhist monk talking about this, that the monkey mind is just our mind. It's just what we're doing, we're thinking, processing, and it sort of feels at times that it's out of control, that it's just chatter, chatter, chatter. And it's true, but we can't turn our mind off and we can't fight against it. We have to actually go with the flow of that and be able to quieten it so we can hear the things we need to hear rather than just the stuff that we need to be doing on a daily basis. Okay. So this is going to open your crown energy. It is going to allow the nerves of your spine to quieten down. It's going to allow them to have that energy flow through the nerves of your spine in a more in a better way. So that actually can have an effect on your health, right? So this is what we're doing. This thing we're going to do today has got so many benefits this is why I want you to know about them beforehand. And it's going to help you open your awareness. It's going to help bring in some energy from the universe so that it actually is not, it's fresh new energy that can inspire your body to heal itself, and also open you to receiving messages, and feel that when you get a message, it actually starts to be clearer and stronger. Okay, so I think that's all I want to tell you up front. Just thinking about, what you need to know. Okay, so here's the practice. And this practice is, what I do is, it's come from the ancient healing method called Qigong. And if you haven't heard of that, it is sort of similar to Tai Chi, has its roots in the same place as Tai Chi and yoga. And it uses abdominal breathing, which I'll also talk to you about. And it's a really easy practice. And it's called the Microcosmic Orbit. And the microcosmic orbit, well, if you think about what is a macrocosmic orbit, so we are part of a gigantic cosmic circle of energy, right? Or call it a circle, but there's this energy, free-flowing energy that's huge that we're all part of. And our microcosmic orbit is on a physical level. How do we experience our connection with the macrocosm? So the energy that is out there, the oneness, the most powerful energy, how do we bring that and have that connection? How do we make it stronger in this organ, this physical thing that we exist in? So that's what we're going to be doing. So to do that, it's also going to require you to just sit quietly, and it requires you to have space. And it doesn't take long. It's probably going to be about, it's less than 5 minutes. But you do need to have the space and the time to just focus for now, and then you can practice it again later. It's really going to help you feel calmer, more centered, and very grounded very quickly. So first thing you need to do is make your hands into this shape. So put your thumbs together, and what we're going to do is your thumbs are going to go into your belly button. So it makes a kind of a triangle, or if you like, it's a heart. And so you put this in your belly button and have these pointing down. So if you just put your hands there for the moment. So it's easy to do, even if you happen to be listening to this on the train or the bus or at work. No one was really going to see what you're doing. So just put your hands there, and then what we need to do is put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. The reason for that is the two energy light channels that you are connecting the roof of your mouth. And so when you put your tongue there, you're actually closing that circuit. So just put your tongue there, and now we're going to breathe abdominally. And I want you to imagine, first of all, just using your imagination, close your eyes if you can, close your eyes, and imagine the top of your head opening, so your crown chakra. And your chakra will follow your directions. So just imagine and send the instruction to open your crown chakra and allow the beautiful divine energy of the cosmos. Imagine it coming down into your body, through your body, and right down into your what's called the lower dantian. So where your hands are is actually framing your lower dantian. And lower dantian in Qigong is one of your main energy centers. So you have an energy center here at the third eye, another one at your heart, and this is the third one. They're often called the three treasures in Qigong. So this treasure is where you store your energy, and it's where you have it's your powerful center. So using your awareness, imagine the divine energy coming down through the top of your head, into your body, and down into this area. And we need to do 10 breaths. So breathing in through your nose. So breathe in through your nose and feel your abdomen rising. So imagine the energy and the breath going right down to where your hands are to be stored in this area. And then just breathe out normally. Breathe in normally, a gentle breath with a gentle focus. Breathe in and allow your abdomen to rise. So this is diaphragmatic or abdominal breathing. Breathe out through your nose. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. You should be up to about the third breath by now. So breathing in. As you breathe out, allow your body to relax, your shoulders to relax, your focus to become gentle. And as you breathe out, just gently pull your abdomen in and just a gentle push out of your breath through your nose. So up to breath number 5, breathing in. Go at your own pace, but we're going to do 10. Bringing in that cosmic energy, tongue to the roof of your mouth, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. You will feel yourself already relaxing. You will already feel your mind starting to quiet. And again. 3 more breaths. And as you breathe in, and you breathe in this cosmic energy, and it is stored in your lower dantian, you're building the energy that you are about to circulate around your body. 1 more breath. Release the tension in your face by smiling. It releases the tension in your neck your face, your scalp. So just smile. And now we're going to circulate that energy. And now you're going to circulate the energy around. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine an energy coming down the front of your body, going right down the central axis of your body. So it's breathing in, it goes right down to your perineum. And then as you breathe out, the energy is going to gradually and slowly travel up the light channel that is the same as your spine. So imagine that light as you breathe out, traveling up your spine. And you can either do it through the roof of your mouth or over the top of your head. I find over the top of the head is easier just because it's easier to imagine. So imagine the energy as you breathe out coming up over your head. Now breathe in again. Breathe in, and as you breathe in, the light channel, imagine the energy traveling down the front of your body, around the perineum. As you breathe out, it travels up again, up your spine, gently moving upwards, flowing. And as you breathe in, it comes down the front. Allow yourself to relax and bring a gentle focus to repeating this. I'm going to leave you for a little while to just practice this. Continue to practice. So breathing in through your nose. Go at your own pace. Follow your own breath. You will find that your breath becomes, although gentle, a little bit more deep than it might be normally. Continue to breathe. Breathe gently. Don't need to push your energy, just allow it to flow. You're circulating divine, activating, cleansing, bright white energy around the light channels that serve the whole of your body. So as you're doing this, these two major channels, these two major light channels, these two meridians, actually connect with all the rest of the meridians of your body. So as you're doing this, this is why the physical and health benefits are so profound. You're actually helping the whole of your meridian, your energy system. So whilst you are also creating the space for your mind to quieten, for your awareness to be open, for your psychic ability and your soul and your guides to be able to talk to you, and the angels. You need this space, this time, for them to be able to get through to you. Their messages are subtle and they're quiet. In Qigong, we talk about this energy as Qi. But it just means, that's why it's called Qigong, means Qi, and Gong means, kind of means work, but that doesn't sound good. So it's just like you're doing an energy practice. You'll have a lot more clarity, you'll be quieter, you'll feel calmer. Your body will begin to respond, your spirit will be open, your channels will be open, and you'll be able to hear. You'll be able to see, you'll be able to feel, and notice things more clearly. And all the other stuff's happening just while you're breathing. The great thing about this is to know you're never stuck. When you do this, it'll help you on many levels. I want to give a shout out to Carla Black, who asked me for something that would help her for sleeping. And this is for you, Carla. This is, when you practice this, not only it's a kind of meditation that very quickly has effects. It will also help you sleep. So if you are, your adrenals are starting to run and you are awake at night, you need to turn off your devices and do this practice. Do it in the morning, do it before you go to bed. You only need to do it for a few minutes, and it will calm the whole of your system. Now, it is temporary, right? So you can override this by getting going and overthinking everything again. But this practice is enough to bring you back to your center, to bring you back to so that you can hear your inner truth. Now, I know I've been talking a lot because I want you to sort of be able to get this practice going. But you're now in a place, even though I've been talking, this practice has brought your focus back. And I want you to just notice the quiet you feel. It's sort of, it brings you into alignment. And this is where you will find now your inner truth. So your mind is quieter. If you have a question you now want to ask, if you're now seeking guidance, you'll be more likely to be able to hear an instant answer. So if you have a question right now, something you want to receive guidance on, simply ask the question, send it out, let it go, release it, release the question, let it go out into the cosmos. If you like, you can send it to a particular angel, you can ask a guide, you can just send it to the divine. Ask your question, and it should be not a yes-no question. Preferably it's one where you actually ask for information. Because, you know, sometimes you're not asking the right question. Let me tell you, that's for another live broadcast. But if you don't ask, just ask an open-ended question. What I mean by that is, don't ask, you know, should I leave this job? Ask instead, what's my next step to my job situation? In other words, don't assume you have to leave. It might be something that you get a completely different answer for. So ask the question, let it go from your mind, let your mind go blank, like a whiteboard, and then you might see the answer on it, you might know it, you might feel it, you might hear it, depends on how you receive things, and that's also for another broadcast. But I'm pretty sure most of you as woo-woo women are tuned into this and do have channels that you receive through, that you're aware of. Okay, so you've just been through and you've just discovered what's called the Microcosmic Orbit practice that comes from Qigong. So I wish you the benefit of using it. If you use it every day, you will begin to open your awareness, you'll improve your psychic ability, your intuition will become clearer. And I say this from experience. Your intuition will become clearer, and gradually you'll build your psychic strength. You will be able to hear the inner truth that's always with you and that will always answer you. So, thank you for being here. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear any questions that you have. When you are on these live broadcasts, if you have a question, you can type it in, and I think you can also like it while you're watching. Or if you're watching the replay, down the bottom, if you click on the comments and you click on the thumb or the heart, it'll actually go across the screen. So I'll be able to know which part of this you liked, or whether you did like it. You could do this right now at the end. It's a great thing to be interactive with, even if you're watching the replay. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm also going to be talking soon about another way to, once you have reached this place, I'm going to talk to you in another video, probably tomorrow, about how to master your monkey mind. Hey, someone found the heart. Cool. And if you keep pressing it, it keeps popping up. It's really cool. Just practice. Is it like if you press it a few times, a few of them appear and they float across the screen. It's very cool. So, yes, I'll be talking, I'll be giving you some questions to help you, because our mind is something we can never get rid of. It's something we want to have. It's something that's really powerful, and we need to be able to use it in the best way possible to come back to finding our inner truth. Yes, you found it. Lou. I see that. I see the thumbs and the hearts. It's cool. So it's great to be able to interact that way. All right. Thanks so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you soon. And I want to invite you as well, if you've been watching my videos and you feel that you have a connection with me and you would like to talk to me more about working with me. I'm currently building my website, so it's not quite there yet. I can't send you there. However, I do have some opportunities for what I call a discovery call, which is if you would like to talk to me about working one-to-one. I do have also a group program, which I can tell you about. And if you'd like to talk to me more about it, I would love to talk to you, and we can just have a chat. It's about what I'm doing, what you need, and I will also do a special sabotage clearing for you. So it's a 30-minute chat. It's complimentary, but you do need to book in, and I will put the link for that. I only have limited spots, so if you would like to do that, doesn't matter where you are, we'll talk on Skype or on the phone if you're in Australia, if that's preferable for you. And I will help you if you've been watching my videos and you've been finding that there's something blocked, there's something that you're just feeling sabotaged, you can't quite get past a certain point. I will do just a sabotage clearing with you so that I can demonstrate some of the things I do. You've already seen some of them. So if you'd like to do that, just book in, we can have a chat. It's not a sales call. It's really just talking to you about where you're at. And at the end of that, if you want to find out more about how we could work together, then we can talk about that. If not, no problem. We part as friends, right? But because I don't have my website up yet, my new one, I can't actually direct you to it, because a few people have asked me, do I see people? And yes, I do, but I always talk to people first. I don't actually see people for just one session. So if that's you, I'll put the link below and you can connect with me. I'd love to talk to you. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you will rewatch this video and leave me a comment about what you thought about it, or any other questions you've got about what you would like me to cover in connecting with your inner truth. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.